So on a scale of 1 to 10, Emily, where would you put Dierks Bentley's bar in Nashville compared to all the other bars?
I've never been to his bar.
Really?
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
All right.
There's so many in Nashville, Kirsch. Like,
go to
there's
them
so
all.
many.
Start
Go
early.
to them all. Okay. So, I can't hang like you can, apparently.
You wouldn't survive Nashville with me, I don't think.
I don't think I would, yet I want to try. It seems fun.
You're so much younger than me, but I would so outlast you. I know it 100%.
Yes, of course you would. But you know what? Normalize going to bed.
I go to bed.
I did that when I was in there. No, but when you're tired. Because I did that last time, and I was like, guys, it's 11 o'clock. I'm out.
Woo, 11 o'clock?
I missed meeting some country artists, but I was okay with that because sleep was important.
11 o'clock, I got 4 more hours left in
You're insane.
You know what's happening today?
Oh, well, so many things. I think the only thing I keep seeing, though, is the draft.
Yeah, kicks off
The
today.
NFL draft, by the way.
It's in Green Bay this year, which I think is interesting.
Why is it 3 days? Does it really take 3 days to pick players?
Well, they draw it out so long and everything. That's why I don't watch it, because it's like so long and it takes forever. First couple rounds are interesting, and then after that, it just kind of gets boring to me.
Shocker, I actually learned a lot about the draft from the movie Draft Day. And you're looking at me like, okay, cool. But my point is, you already know who you're picking. You've already done your trades and stuff like that. Like, I'll give you this if you give me that. I don't get the point of why it takes so long.
So Ohio State is expected to have a record-tying 15 players drafted this year, along with 2 additional undrafted free agent signings, but there's no clear consensus on where any of them are going to be selected.
Does it really matter, though? Because, Tom Brady was last in the draft.
Yeah. Josh Simmons, Emeka Egbuka, Donovan Jackson, Travion Henderson, Tyleik Williams, Quinshon Judkins. They've all drawn some first-round projections in mocks leading up to the draft, but none of them are considered locks to go in round 1. Projections for Jack Sawyer and Will Howard, they've ranged from as high as round 2 to as low as round 5. So we'll see where they go, but 15 expected from Ohio State.
Just remember, as you're writing your Facebook post about how unfair something is, they are still drafted to the NFL.
Exactly.
Which is still a win.
They're still going to the NFL, maybe just not first.
So they're experts, is what I'm saying.
They're going to be making the kind of money that all of us are making. And by all of us, I mean you, me, and everyone listening combined.
Okay.
Right?
I was like, wait, do you have something to tell me?
So congratulations ahead of time to them. Do you remember when Leanne Rimes first came out, Emily? It was like a big deal that she was something like 12 or something like that. I forget how old she was.
Hey, I don't remember that, but that blew my mind when I found out. At 14, by the way.
Is that what it was? I couldn't remember.
Blew my mind because I was like, what? Because I know her from a completely different way.
Yeah, I think that was 14-year-old Leanne Rimes right there, wasn't it?
Yes, that's insane. Where did she go?
She's still touring and performing and stuff.
I don't know. I just was wondering because I feel like I haven't heard her in a while.
Yeah,
she has
still
a great voice, though.
Yeah, she definitely does.
So actually, when you were swimming with pigs, I was doing something meaningful in life. Okay.
That hurts. Okay.
I'm just kidding.
Jeez, I took a vacation. My goodness.
I know you deserve that vacation, but really, just know that I was up to meaningful things.
Okay, what'd you do?
So, I actually was touring the Ronald McDonald House here in Central Ohio. It's by Nationwide Children's, and I had no idea that they were the largest Ronald McDonald House. Did you?
No, I didn't.
Yeah.
In the world?
Yes. Isn't that crazy?
Wow.
No
okay.
idea. And it's all because of the volunteers. So it's National Volunteer Month, and I just want to, share some, if you want to make your heart feel good, what you can do, you can sign up to help Ronald McDonald House. They are always looking for volunteers, and honestly, after touring their facility, they can't do it without volunteers, and it's truly amazing what people are willing to do to help. So they help families stay close when their child's in the hospital, right? So the other day when Brady was sick, I was worried, okay, what if this is serious, stuff like that? We would have qualified because we live far away from Children's. and children's was going to be my only option.
How far do you have to live? Because you're not, I mean, you're in Johnstown. It's not like you're in,
right. So
Cambridge
they said within,
or like,
they said within
like
a 30 to 45 mile radius. Yeah. If you're past that, which I am.
Okay.
So yes. And I know, which is crazy, but I mean, Johnstown still feels too far away if my child had to stay.
Right.
At children's. Right. So, but their volunteers, there's about 270 weekly and bi-weekly volunteers, which is insane. And this is what blew my mind. They had a craftsman volunteer. He's been there for 19 years, just helping fixing things.
Oh, that's so cool. So
yes.
he just fixes things around the...
Yeah. Yes. Updates it, maintenance, repairs, throughout the building. And I just think that's amazing. Plus all the friends he's made doing so. It's people like that and people like you, if you're listening and you just want to do something good, that you can just donate your time and help out the Ronald McDonald House. I mean, it's a beautiful facility. Actually, I thought of you. I was touring with Tess, and I thought of you because they have this whole Blue Jackets area for kids.
Oh, that's
to
awesome.
Go and play. And it's like you would have been a kid in a candy store. You would have gone down the slide they have. But no, it's truly like it is wonderful. It's amazing. And honestly, I hate kids. You can tell aren't going to feel like they're sick.
Right.
Or in the hospital or have to go back to the hospital just thanks to the Ronald McDonald House.
That's really cool. All right.
Yeah.
So if you want to help them out, what's the best way to find them?
Honestly, you can go to our website, 1039themaverick.com, and I have a blog post there from us.
Perfect.
Yes.
Hit that if you want to help them out.
Someone on Reddit say that they are just getting into George Strait and they want to know where to start. And I was like, welcome.
They want to know where to start. I like that. Where would you recommend they start?
I don't know. I mean, I think all of the songs are great.
Start at the very beginning.
Really? I'm just someone who just listen.
Just
I don't know.
Put them on and see what happens. I have a question for you. This this beauty hack that you wanted to talk to me about is really pretty sweet, and it's the most redneck beauty hack I've ever seen in my life, and I'm going to get one of these because I want to see what it does. Have you seen the Coors Light face roller?
So when you told me about this, I thought you were lying and joking, but you're not. It's real.
This is a real thing. So what is it? What exactly? Explain a face roller for those who don't know what it is.
It's usually cold, and you just you roll your face, so it's supposed to help with lines and aging and all that. And because the cold is really good for your body, your face.
Yeah.
And so Coors Light decided it looks like to put a cold Coors Light can on a roller for you to roll your face.
Yeah, so my daughter, well, okay, let me try to explain what this looks like. My daughters have the little face rollers. They put them in the freezer and stuff, and they've used them on me, and it feels good for 2 seconds before it warms back up.
Exactly.
Right? And it's okay, that's kind of dumb, but this looks kind of like a paint roller. Right?
Yes.
But instead of a roller, the fuzzy paint roller in the middle, it's a Coors Light can. So you put that in the fridge, and that Coors Light can comes out, and then you roll that on your face, and it's supposed to have the same effect for longer, I guess.
So what you're saying is you're going to try this.
100%.
And we're gonna see how well it does. And then you're going to enjoy a nice Coors Light when you're done.
I'm trying to see if that's regular cans on there or if it's tall boys or what they have in there.
They look regular to me.
They look regular, yeah.
Yes. And again, thought this was fake. Thought you just were trying to pull one over on me, but you're not. It's real.
I kind of like it. I've got to buy one. So long, Sephora.
You guys heard about this new beauty hack? I got you.
If I see my daughters with a Coors Light can rolling it on themselves, I'm going to be like, you know what? I don't know if I'm proud or embarrassed.
I would be proud. I say proud.
Say proud.
Yes.
Low and Star.
Try with White Claw.
I don't think a White Claw can would fit in there. They're too skinny.
That's true.
All right, so the Ice Bucket Challenge. We talked about it earlier this week, and you asked me something because it's back, and you've seen it online. People are posting videos of them having ice buckets dumped on them again. The original one was back in 2014. You remember that? It was for ALS.
Yes, I do remember that. And I know people donated, which is good. That's the point of the whole thing. That bothered me.
Yeah.
So, yes.
So this time it's called the Speak Your Mind Ice Bucket Challenge, and it's about raising awareness for mental health. The last one was for ALS. The new one was created by students at the University of South Carolina, and it's already raised about $300,000 for Active Minds, a national youth mental health nonprofit.
That's awesome. I love hearing that.
So just like the original, you grab a bucket, you fill it with ice water, dump or have someone dump it on your head, record it, and then challenge your friends. There is some controversy, though, they say. With this new challenge, it overshadows the original, which was meant to bring attention to the disease that few people knew about. Others say the new challenge is actually going to help bring more attention to the original. But either way, both of them are important. And if you want to do this, a lot of videos on your socials, you can take part in it and challenge others.
Yeah, I was going to say, I mean, at least it's raising awareness for things that matter. It's not just for fun.
Right.
It's for important issues and stuff like that. But I mean, at first I did find it kind of weird. It was doing something that's already been done. But
yeah. Well, it's a tie right now. The question was, if one of us were to do the ice bucket challenge, me or Emily, who should it be Emily that gets the water dumped on her by me, or me that gets it dumped on me by Emily? So vote for who takes the brunt of the ice water. Should it be Kirsch or should it be Emily? You can text us at 99139. Who do you want to see drenched, me or her?
Just know I get cold very easily.
So do I.
No, you don't.
You always talk about how I'm a frail old man.
Okay. And you say, no, I'm young. I can stay out in Nashville till 11.
I'm going to lean on this frail old man thing. Would you rather see a spry, young, fun, energetic woman get her ice dumped on her head, or a frail old man?
You are not. You literally joke all the time.
I'm leaning into this right now. Thank you.
Well, I don't lie, unlike you. So just keep that in mind.
You're like, okay, boomer. I'm like,
I said that once.
I'm mid-40s.
Yes. And you joke all the time. Right, I feel like we're making our case right now. Like we're trying to prove.
Who's getting the ice dumped on them? Kirsch or Emily? Text us 99139. Emily, we got the best text that I just want to share real quick. This one got a legitimate laugh out loud from me. We were talking about who should get the ice bucket dumped on them, you or me, and somebody texted and said, Emily needs to be iced. She also needs to cook for her man.
And I appreciate that. Just fun fact, I tried to cook the other day and he thought I was poisoning him because I never cook. So really,
have the funniest relationship.
I know, we really do. But it works, right?
Like, the level of constant drama is just hilarious outside looking in. Like, oh, she tried to cook for me. Clearly, she's trying to poison me. I like it.
I'm like, I cook for our child and I'm not poisoning him. It's fine.
Right. Okay. Yeah. So let's switch gears here for a second. I wanted to mention this. Did you look at this map that I put up here on the screen? It's April is National Distracted Driving Awareness Month. And there's a new report that talks about 86% of drivers admit to being distracted by technology, usually their phones. But they looked at each state to figure out which states are most guilty of distracted driving. And they gave each state a green, yellow, or red based on how good they are. What do you see what color Ohio is?
Why is this not loading for me? What color is it?
It's green. We're good.
We're good. Oh, we are?
Yes.
Why is it anytime we talk about driving in Ohio, I'm always confused on the report?
Well, because if you've been on 270, but the thing is, if you go to other cities and see other drivers, we're really not that bad.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Whatever you say.
Go drive 465 in Indianapolis. Or drive up to Chicago or Detroit.
You and 465 need to work out your issues.
We have issues. We definitely do.
Yes.
We have a hate-hate relationship. The other thing that distracts people, they found in Ohio, as much as phones, was food.
What?
Yeah, food was equal to phones as distractions with Ohio drivers, and they talked about Ohio drivers being some of the most risky when it comes to food, not just snacks, but like eating tacos and ribs and stuff like that when we're driving.
Ribs? What?
What's the most impossible thing you've ever eaten while you drove?
I've never eaten ribs when I'm driving, but I could see that, I guess. What?
Right, that's what I'm trying to figure, like wings or something.
I need both hands for ribs, so what?
Right, well, that's why it's distracting. It matched smartphones for distractions in Ohio. I think the most impossible thing I've ever eaten while driving was Taco Bell.
Why would you eat anything while you're driving, Kirsch? Why would you allow that?
Because I was hungry and I wanted a chalupa.
I'm just kidding. I get it. Yes. Okay. Well, okay. Don't eat ribs and drive. That's what we're saying.
Or chalupas.
Or chalupas.
You'll be picking lettuce out from between the seat and the center console for months afterwards.
It's amazing what you find between those consoles, isn't it?
It really is. But yeah, Ohio did really well. Some of the worst states were California, Arizona, New Mexico, Texas, Florida, North Carolina. But Ohio came in pretty good on this one. So well done. Emily, you're getting a lot of votes here on the Ice Bucket Challenge, and we posted it over on socials. You can go vote there, too. Is it Emily or me that's going to get the ice bucket dumped on them? So it's up to you as we head towards Mental Health Awareness Month, which starts on May 1st.
So we'll keep asking for votes for like a week.
Yeah, we'll see who comes out on top. All right, so we're going to play a little game here. Is it a country song or a Craigslist ad? You got on Craigslist, and
I've seen some things. Ooh. I can't unsee. I'm genuinely concerned for humanity after reading some of these Craigslist posts to make this game.
You're going to give me a country lyric or a Craigslist post, and I have to guess which one it is, right?
Yeah.
All right, what do you got? Let's just go for it. What do we got? 5 of them?
5 of them, yes. Okay, first one. Anybody interested in cash and hand work must have an inner or outer belly button.
That's a Craigslist ad.
Yes, it is. I had to throw that in one because it was just so insane.
Okay. What kind of belly button is there?
I'm concerned what kind of work that is.
Yeah, I guess that should be where my concern is, too.
Are you okay?
Yeah, okay.
You, Kirsch, because you're okay. Anyways, she was last seen out on the town at a karaoke bar.
That's a country song.
Yes, it is. But I did see a Craigslist one previously like that.
Like a missed connection?
Yes. Yeah, so yeah, there's misconnections in here. I should have said that. Sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. Picture in the glove box and a 6-pack in the bed.
That's a Craigslist ad.
No, that's a Blake Shelton song.
Oh, okay. Oh, whoops. Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, Blake. I was like, that sounds like a fun Craigslist ad to me.
Okay.
2 more?
Yes, we were able to communicate to one another that our mission on this planet was to figure out how humans replicate.
Whoa, okay. That is a Craigslist ad.
Yes. Yes.
Okay.
I should also mention that this post said you had the most amazing badonkadonk.
But
I'm not
the
I'm
most
not
amazing badonkadonk. I need to get on Craigslist and just start reading.
I should use that. That would have got you with a country song.
Yeah,
what
right?
was I thinking?
Honky tonk.
I want someone to be naked in the woods with me and to ruin the wedding.
Oh, I'm not 100% sure which one this could be. I want somebody to be naked in the woods with me and to ruin the wedding. Oh, please tell me that's a Craigslist ad.
It is, yes.
It is?
Yes, it is.
Oh my gosh. Okay. I want to respond to that because I want to go to that wedding and to see what happens.
They should also mention that they would protect them from their family. So
this is so good. Okay, well, there's some wild stuff happening out there. Was this all out of Columbus?
No.
Oh.
No.
Whew. That's actually relieving.
Well, I got to thinking, and there's so many things I could ask you, and I just felt like this was appropriate for some reason.
Okay.
What is the most redneck thing you've seen at a party?
Oh, man.
And if you have one, text us 99139 because I need a good laugh this morning.
The most redneck thing I've ever seen at a party. A lot of these would probably come from my days at Bowling Green. Seeing people do things at parties where I'm like, okay, I was at a party not too long ago where somebody did shake up, like, I think it was a bush latte, if you will.
Okay.
And bite the can, and it just sprayed everywhere. And I was like, okay, that's strong.
That's very redneck.
That's very redneck. And it was at a very, very nice place. I was like, okay, that's not...
Kirsch, you're telling me my house is really nice?
That did not happen at your house.
I know. I was hoping not, actually.
Your house is nice, though.
I would have thought.
What about you? What's the most redneck thing? I feel like you've got some stories.
Well, I have a bunch of stories. I'm just kidding. I mean, I might. I just wanted to say that to throw you off. So I have seen a couple of things. I've seen a toilet used as a cooler.
Okay.
And I've also seen a cooler used as a toilet. And I'm really, like, as I say this out loud, I'm really questioning who I hang out with.
Yeah, I am too.
I mean,
the
honestly.
Same person?
No, that's what's
okay.
sad.
That would be even more interesting if it was the same person who tossed the cold beers in the commode and then peed in the cooler.
I kind of wish, I was like, oh, Kirsch just one-upped me on this, but now I'm kind of feeling like I might have just won that. I don't know.
I didn't know it was a competition, but at the same time, you definitely won that. You got somebody peeing in a cooler. Was there beer in the cooler?
Yes. Yes, there was.
Oh, man. Well, hopefully it was pee.
I mean, I think it was. I didn't really ask questions now that you're saying that.
Was it a guy? Was he sitting in the cooler?
It was a guy, but it would have been more impressive if it was a girl, let's be honest.
He was sitting in the cooler. He's like, whoops-a-daisy. When you gotta go, you gotta go.
Oh my gosh, no, I haven't seen that. Wow, okay. Should have had a bush light in hand, right?
Word to the wise. Never go to a party at Emily's house. Let's see, Emily, did you see that People magazine named their most beautiful person of 2025?
The way you're saying that is, it's like it's you. Is it you?
Yes, it's me. People magazine was like, let's pick this middle-aged radio guy from Columbus, Ohio, and put him on People. No, it's not me. What?
The way you're wording it is like it's you, so that's why I just have to know.
No, did you see who it was, who they picked?
I know I did not. Who is
it? Demi Moore.
That is a very, very good choice. She is absolutely beautiful.
She really is. So they, crown the sexiest man alive. They also choose the world's most beautiful person. This year, it's 62-year-old Demi Moore. She tells people...
62?
62. Yeah.
There's no way.
She's 62. Doesn't look it.
She's a vampire. It's fine.
I know, right? She told People magazine how she used to torture herself to stay in shape. She said she was super harsh on herself, had a much more antagonistic relationship with her body, and straight up was really just punishing herself. Now she says she has a more intuitive and relaxed relationship with her body, and she trusts when it tells her that it needs something to eat, or that it's thirsty. She listens to her body today and has a lot less fear, which I think is a great, great message for everybody.
Absolutely, yes. She is beautiful, though, so that's a good choice by People.
She adds at the end of this, quote, I'm not perfect. I still do drink Red Bull. I love it, but not many, just one.
At least she's honest. I appreciate the honesty.
Do you like Red Bull?
I don't. My husband does, but I do not.
I'm not a fan of Red Bull either. I think it tastes like cough syrup.
I had so much of it. I used to do Red Bull with a straw, like back in the day.
Oh, yeah.
And I had so much of it, and now it hurts me. I'm not joking when I say that.
Oh, gosh. Okay. Well,
yes.
Yeah, I just don't like how it tastes. I didn't OD on it like you did, but okay.
It's a good way to look at it, I guess.
Demi Moore, yeah, the People magazine most beautiful person on earth.
Well,
62.
Congratulations to her. Yeah, she does not look 62, that's for sure.
I hope I look like her when I'm 62. I wish I looked like her right now. I would never leave the mirror.
The way you say this is just, I wish people could see it because you're just so confident and I love it.
I'd just stand in front of the mirror and be like, God, look at me.
Just beautiful. You are beautiful, Kirsch. Don't you ever forget it.
I'm not going to go home and stand in front of the mirror. Maybe I will. I'll just stand in front of the mirror and be like, God, look at me.
Well, if you want to come see the, I guess, not so mirror looking beautiful one, I don't know how to word that, me, next Thursday, I will be out at kicking off Full Throttle Thursdays at Fortress Obeds. One of our favorite local bands, North to Nashville, will be playing. We will be there 6 to 9. You can come try to beat me at Cornhole or Giant Jenga, which you probably will, just a heads up. You're looking at me so weird.
I think it sounds fun.
Fortress Obeds next Thursday. More information on our website, 1039 The Maverick.
Also, the weirdest segue ever, and I loved it.